Hi everybody, in this video I wanted to talk about the different ways, different income streams you can build in order to fund your move abroad as well as sustain your lifestyle abroad. I was inspired by another video that I saw on YouTube by creator, let me look at my notes here because I have to get her name right, Odetta Rockhead Kerr, and the title of her video is The Best Side Hustle for Christians. Make $5,400 in a month online worldwide. And I was like, this is great because I like how specific the video is because it's for Christians. And so that's one thing that attracted me to the video, but also because I wanted to make a video specifically for those of us who are planning to move abroad. And how do we build multiple income streams for our move and for our life abroad? So I wanted to share the pros and cons of all the different ones. And I have a whole list in here and it's 20 of them. Okay, so we're going to go over all of those, and I'm going for most of them I have done personally, and some of them others I've seen other people do it, people that I know, and or I've helped people build these other income streams. So okay, so for each of them I'm going to say my pros and cons or my advice, or maybe sometimes I don't really have anything to say about them. Okay, but I'm going to go over the list and it's in no particular order. My advice would always be to start with what's easiest for you. But for all of these, it's really the idea is that you can do it online. All you need is an internet connection and your laptop. So nothing here requires a specific location, and it doesn't require being physically in a specific space. Okay? Even though in some instances there are some nuances, so it could be done in person as well as online. But as long as it can be done online, then it's making the list. All right, so are you ready for the first one? Here's the first one. The first one is basically journals and planners. Using a tool like Amazon and selling on Amazon, you can create journals, you can create planners, and you can make money through those, whether it's here now as you are preparing for your move or once you are already at your destination. And also the key is that with all of these different ways of making money, all these different income streams or income rivers, like Stephanie Perry calls them, is that you can combine them. It's not that you're just going to rely on journals and planners, because that realistically might not make you a lot of money, mostly starting out. So a little bit of money is better than no money, right? So you're going to combine this income stream with another one, all right? Or maybe multiple ones. But again, keep it simple, start with the easiest thing to do. So your journal and the planner can be very time consuming to start with, even if you're using ChatGPT and AI to do those things. But at the end of the day, the great thing is that it's passive income that you can set up, right? People can buy them on Amazon and you don't have to do anything else. And you can create as many as you want because you have a template. So this is a great thing that you can set up and make money from. Number two, also on Amazon, is a book. I personally have a book on Amazon and I get money from time to time from commissions from my book. My book is on how to go to college debt free because I've done it and my two older brothers have done it as well. And so I wrote a book about it a few years ago and it's on Amazon. Okay, so people can buy it at any time. Every time I talk about it, I see more commission checks coming in. But that's something that you can do. I've done it once and I set it up on Amazon and that's it. That's money coming in. Okay, so that's a great way for you to make money right now as you're funding your move, as you're preparing for your move, but also once you are there. The thing with that is that it's not consistent and money because you go through seasons, right? Sometimes if you don't talk about the book, then you don't make sales. So you have again to combine it with something else because you just never know. It's not as consistent as other ways that I'm going to talk about later on. Number three, digital downloads. These are 100% passive. Again, you put in the effort first. So templates, PDFs, Canva templates, anything that is short and sweet. Okay, these could be sold on Etsy, for example. Like you could do a, like motivational cards, affirmation cards. These could be, like I said, templates and things like that, like sales script. These work really, really, really well and people love those. And the key here is that you put in the work. In one day you can build one, right? And then you just upload it to your platform of preference. It could be Podia, it could be Kajabi, it could be a Google Drive. Okay, I've talked in another video on how you can keep it super, super simple and by using a Google Drive to sell digital downloads. If you want to check out that video, I'm going to link it up here. Okay, so digital download is number 3. This is actually how I made my first sale in my business. And the crazy thing is that I made the money, like I got the money, and I knew the person who bought. And I was so surprised. I didn't really expect it, like 100% passive. I didn't expect it. And I emailed her, I DM'd her, and I asked her if she sent me money by mistake, because I did not expect money. I didn't expect her to send me money. And she's like, no, I bought your thing. And I'm like, whoa, I even forgot that I had that thing set up already, right? And that's the beauty of having digital downloads, is that you can make money in your sleep, literally. Okay, so this is number 3. This is a great way for you to make money now and later as well once you are moving abroad. The key here is that in order for it to be more consistent is that you have to make it available for people. They have to know that it's available for them to download. And there are different ways that I teach my clients how to do that. If you're interested in knowing more about that, I would encourage you and invite you to join my paid program, which is the Freedom Business Academy, where we go deep down into the different ways that you can build your online business for your move abroad. So I'm going to put the link in the description, like how to make sure that you can make consistent revenue with your digital downloads for passive income. Okay, so that's number 3, digital downloads. Number 4 is a tripwire. A tripwire, if you're not familiar with that, is that when you are setting up a freebie, so a free resource that you're sharing with your audience, and then in exchange for their email, so they put their first name and then their emails and they click submit. On the thank you page, so on the page that pops up after that, you can sell something in there, and it's usually called a tripwire. It's called different ways, but it's basically an easy way for you to make money. And I call it surprise money because it can be something that you sell for $7, for $10, for $20, for $37 that is complementary to that free resource that you're sending them in their inbox. Okay, so as they wait to get into their inboxes and to check that free resource, you're already sharing something of value to them, and they're like, oh, that's an easy yes. They can buy this thing on the spot because it's complementary to what they already want from you, that free resource that they requested to get. Okay, so I've used that several times, and like I said, it's surprise money. It's great when it comes in. You set it up once, and as long as you're bringing people to download your free resource, then everybody's seeing that thank you page, and some people will buy from that thank you page. So the tripwire, easy to set up, doesn't require any kind of maintenance, just checking, make sure that all the tech, all the systems, all the funnels are working properly. But other than that, you set it up and you're good. Okay. Number 5, courses. Okay, these are another great way for you to make money online without you having to be in person, because these could be done. This could be DIY course. They could be live courses where you actually meet with your group clients, with your clients online every week, or maybe you have a live support, maybe you have a Facebook group, maybe the course is a DIY course, so self-paced, where they have modules that you have recorded already and people can buy the course and go through the modules. But if they have questions, they can go into the Facebook group where you can answer their questions. Like there's no live teaching maybe, but you're there for support, accountability in case they have questions. Okay, so easy to set up, takes a little more time because you have to record the modules and create all the workbooks and things like that. But it can also be 100% passive, like one of my courses. It's 100% passive. I have it on Thinkific as the platform, and people can buy it at any time. Okay, so easy to set up. Not as easy as a digital download, but once it's set up, it's good. Again, you have to find ways to promote it passively as well as actively so that people can know that you have the course and they can buy it without having to even contact you. That's the beauty of passive income. People know that you have courses, people know that you have resources, and they don't even have to ask you about it. They just go on the page and they buy, and that's it. Okay, as easy as that. So courses was number 5. Number 6 and 7 is one-on-one coaching. Let me explain why it's 6 and 7, because it's 2 different formats for one-on-one coaching. So coaching people one-on-one, so you're working with one person at a time. But number 6 is if you're working with the person for, let's say, 4 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Okay? So for a certain period of time, one person, okay? Every week you meet on Zoom, you coaching them through the process of helping them get the transformation that they need, okay? Number 7 is the same thing. You're working one-on-one with one person to help them get the transformation that they need. But instead of long-term, instead of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, you're doing it in one day. So it's a VIP day. And this is one of my favorite things to offer. In one day, you can get the results that you want to get in 1 month, in 3 months, in 6 months, in 12 months. Some people like it like that way. I'm very like focused and let's do it. Like, you know, I'm a sprint runner. I'm not a marathon runner. Okay. I mean, literally, that's how I was in high school. Sprints. I didn't do marathons. I did short and sweet. So a VIP day, getting the results, like sitting together or on Zoom. So again, this is an example where you can do it in person as well as online. I've done VIP days on Zoom and I've done VIP days in person where I would fly to your destination, put you in a hotel, have lunch with you, provide all the snacks, and we get work done. We get work done. Even when we do it on Zoom, I have lunch delivered to your house with snacks and desserts and all of that, and we get work done virtually. Okay, so VIP days are great if you want results like short and sweet. You want it like right now. You want the results. And another thing about the VIP days is that you can charge more than a 3 months, 6 months, 12-month program if you want to. Okay, you're free to charge whatever you want for a VIP day. I've charged thousands for one-on-one that are 3 months long, but I've also charged thousands for a VIP day for just 1 day with me. Okay, so that was number 6 and 7, coaching one-on-one. In the same way, now coaching in group is number 8. So instead of coaching one person at a time, you're coaching several people at a time. It could be 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, 100 people, 500 people, okay? So in that case, it's a group program, so it's live. So you meet every week on Zoom, something like that. Maybe you can do breakout sessions. But the idea is that, again, it's online, it's through Zoom or through Facebook groups, and you are teaching more than one person, and it's a live setting. Basically, you're actively involved in the group. So it's not just like a course where you kind of are in the Facebook group and just like giving support and advice when they request it. But in a group coaching setup, you're usually more active, okay? So I have done those as well. And again, you can charge as much as you want. As you get started, you can charge in the hundreds if you want, or in the thousands, it's up to you. And you can go, you know, I've charged $5,000 for a group program, just like I've charged $100 for a group program. It just depends on the season I'm in, and it depends on the offer itself. Okay, so definitely a great advantage of a group coaching program is that you can scale it. Like I said, you can work with one person, 2 people, with 2 people, 5 people, 100 people, about the same way. But a one-on-one coaching program is just one person. So there's a maximum number of people you can work with at a time. So you cannot really scale a one-on-one coaching program, because if you're not there, then that's it. Or, you know, there's a limit number of spots available even for a VIP day. You just have, there's a limit of number of days, right? So there's a limit of the number of clients you can get one-on-one. But in a group setting, there's no limit. More people can sign up. You're still delivering the same content. All right. So number 9, this is a little different, and this is consulting. Okay. Same thing. You can do it online. You can start with on the spot, one session at a time. Like you can charge per session, and I've done that. But you can also charge per project. So I've done that as well, like working with embassies or working with organizations or anything like that. So you set up a package price for them to get the result that they want. Okay, and so it's a little different from coaching, but consulting is definitely something that you can absolutely do before and after you move abroad. And that was number 9. Okay, so far we are almost halfway through it. Let me know the one that is speaking more to you, the one that you find more intriguing, more interesting, and the one that you really want to explore. Okay, and like I said earlier, you can combine more than one at a time, and that's the goal. You don't just want to rely on just active like one-on-one coaching, because then you'll burn out. You still want to have seasons where you're not necessarily interacting with clients, but you can still make money. So having a course, a DIY course, a self-paced course on the side is a good complementary to your one-on-one coaching program. Okay?